Self-delete, you mean you can't say that?
Self-delete, that's it. I like that.
Welcome back to a new episode of the P-Boys. We're here, doubled up, back-to-back apps. Not technically because this is coming out later, but back-to-back recording. Lemon Sec, you're co-hosting. Lucan, guest co-host.
Yes, sir.
Very special guest, Steve Kaz.
Hello.
Welcome,
hello.
Steve Kaz.
Dude, this is so funny to have this though. Normally you do comedy at like dive bars to do like a corporate office.
Very professional. It's strictly business, dude.
So you guys are next to, when you walk in, there's somebody who greets you and makes you check in, and then you go up an elevator into like it feels like, you know, Fairly Odd Parents when there's the Pixies and then that's what it feels like. This is the comedy version of like the Pixies, bro.
Oh my god,
dude. It's fucking fun.
Yeah, dude.
It's cool.
This is thanks for being here.
We run an open mic here too.
We do, yeah.
Which that feels really weird.
Where?
Out there.
The other room.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
It honestly like ends up being like it's set up pretty nice.
Dude, I mean, it's
not a great turnout, but it's like
the first one was good.
People have fun.
The gimmick wheel.
Do you go around the offices
fun
and like
stuff.
knock on the doors and be
guys,
like, yo,
free
come
comedy.
over? Yeah, go to that.
We
There's
should've.
a hospice center next door. There's a hospice.
Is there really?
Yes, the building next to you is hospice. Like,
Oh,
it's so
building.
funny.
I thought you meant like the suite.
I think.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's sweet, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, why don't we ever talk to them?
It is
Why
so
would we
fun.
talk to them?
Just slip a
That's
note
my
under the
fetish.
door.
No, dude, they're rivals to Yari. We've discussed this before.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Why don't we ever talk to them and then
competing
like never mind.
Why would we want to talk to anybody?
I was gonna make a joke about poisoning them.
No, let's not do that.
No, yeah, but we're not
Steve,
gonna
what's
do that.
new with you? What's going on?
But that's evidence.
Dude, fucking rough week, dude. Dick pill, dude. Woke up with a headache from taking a gas station dick pill.
Okay.
Honey pack.
Yeah, honey pack. That's how my day started. Very tough.
Okay.
Have you ever taken one? Is there anybody here?
Yes, multiple times.
Yes?
Not a gas
Multiple
station one.
times.
All right, dude.
I've blue chewed, dude.
I will say, Steve came in and said, I still have a migraine, as if we all knew that he took a pill yesterday that would give him a migraine.
Still have it, dude.
Yeah.
I've never got a headache from a honey pack, so I'm so curious to which one they gave you. Because there's three different kinds. There's multiple kinds.
I left it in the sun. Dude, you ever? I left it sitting in the sun, and then I had it for like a month, and I just saw it sitting there, and I was like, this could be a fun night. Yeah. We were playing video games. I was playing It Takes Two, just bricked up, bro. Like,
Great game, by the way.
For yourself.
Yeah, I just
Great co-op
sometimes
game.
I just like substances.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Go back in high school again. You're just like, fuck, we're out of weed. What do we got around?
Yeah.
I thought you like got too drunk to fucking like
Lysol wipes. We'll
Put it in
out.
Arizona, bro. Just fuck it.
just taking it for fun is so great.
It intenses your heart rate. Did you ever work out on some fucking dick pills, bro?
Fuck it. I don't know, dude.
I knew this guy in high school.
That sounds like a good
he would
idea,
like
though.
jerk off to the point of like completion, but then stop himself, and then you get a good pump doing that. Edging, yeah. That's
People say there's a lot of people who say they keep their essence in. They say that like
They keep
your
their
cum
essence?
is your essence.
Yeah.
You lose part of yourself every time you come.
That's what I'm saying, Lemon Sack. That's why you
Crazy,
got to take it easy,
No,
dude.
then it gets all sticky and
Your
like
essence?
moldy. Yeah, you don't want your
Yeah,
essence
if you
to be
don't come,
moldy.
it gets moldy.
Yeah.
You got to clean it out.
What if you did have cum that built up and it just came out like more like it had like rotten shit.
Like green and
Yeah,
fuzzy.
like, oh yeah, that one's in the bottom of the vat
sitting
for
there
a
for a
while.
while.
At the bottom of the gooch vat.
Hey man, no
It
fat,
was just
no
sitting in the
good.
gooch.
Right.
Just fucking. Jesus.
Yeah, dude. No, dude.
Hot
nothing
start.
Nothing new, dude. Nothing too much new.
Okay.
Fucking comedy's fucking comedy. So.
Yeah, that's cool. That's exciting. You're moving to New York, I heard.
Yeah, New York, June 1st.
Dude, good for
that.
you, man.
Yeah, that's
Congrats.
It's gonna be a fucking hell of a time, dude.
Yeah.
I got like a nice deal right now, so I'm living in like Lower Manhattan for like $1,200 a month, which is fucking unheard of.
That's
Yeah,
a steal.
insane.
Yeah, so,
Jesus.
but I only have it for 3 months, so I gotta like
Okay.
figure out my fucking shit. So
Sure.
it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like a reverse Pretty Woman situation where I go in and it's like everything's fucking amazing, and then they're like, "All right, bitch, now it's time to be poor."
Ugly man, right?
Yeah.
For a pretty woman. I don't know.
Literally.
Manhattan's got plenty of streets to live on.
Dude, you should hit up Lil Pete when you get there.
Lil who?
Friend of the show, Lil Pete.
Honestly, shout out Lil Pete.
Lil Pete.
Little
and
Pete is
Rowie.
He's insane, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a character. You look him up on Instagram. He's a big New
Specifically
York
our episode
comic
with
guy.
him.
Yeah, look up our episode. But he has this handler, this Jewish kid, Roey, who's also a comedian, and he's pretty well connected within the New York scene. But Lil Pete is such an interesting character. You'll have to look into that.
Little Pete is just a funny ass name.
Yeah,
somebody, bro. Is he? Can I guess what his ethnicity is?
Go ahead.
White.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Leather jacket. He's like New York Italian.
Leather jacket, kind of like spiky hair.
Like there, yeah. Lives with his mother still. He's in his 40s.
Dude, that's an Italian thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what is that though? Like other cultures do get away with that, right? Like
Chaldeans,
Yeah, I mean,
Albanians.
Chaldean, Arabs.
I lived with my
Yeah.
parents till I was 25.
White people don't.
I never even like questioned it, but everyone I knew was like moving out at 18. So.
And did they question it either? Your parents? Were they?
No, they wanted me to stay. They were like,
Oh,
why-
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, they're like,
Why
we're
would
going
they not
to set
stay
you
home?
up for your life.
Exactly.
You're gonna save up, and then you're going to
Yeah.
eventually be good. Instead of people who are like, bitch, you're 18. Figure
Get
your
the
shit
fuck
out
out.
on the
Yeah.
streets.
See, my dad's black, so he was like, when you turn 18, you need to be you need the fuck out.
yeah.
I stayed till I was 19.
Oh, you made an extra
Ooh.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Your mom probably had to fight for it.
No. Stepmom was cool with it.
Okay.
We'll keep it right there.
Lemon, you live with your parents.
That's so
What
funny.
is
I know
that?
there's somebody who's out there where you're just like, yeah, dude, my black dad told me at 18 that he didn't want to take care of me anymore. And there's a lot of people who are like, fucking 18 is pretty good.
Yeah, you made it far. Oh, man, that's silly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Are you guys allowed to have the guns? What's that?
Yeah, we are. Just not when a certain person's on here. Then we're not allowed to.
When
Yeah.
someone is under 21.
Yeah, I don't think he wants us to name him, but yeah, when he's around, we can't have the guns.
Matt Yari.
Matt Yari, yeah,
Gabe
he's
Jervis.
worried that people are gonna think that he's taking the whole Palestine thing too seriously. So
They're Redditors.
yeah,
It's crazy that you can say slurs on YouTube, but cap guns are like, where you
Right.
draw the
it's
line.
no, it's not. It's not about
Wait,
the
we
cap
can say
guns.
slurs? I could have been saying it the whole time.
What?
Don't.
Polak.
He's worried gonna watch it and then. So that's what.
What a life.
like-
Though. That would be
Yeah.
the worst. That would imagine that's your job. You're like, fuck, I got to go through 3 hours of this fucking podcast
Just to see if
he's
it's.
what he's
Yeah.
doing. That's hilarious. You're up at like a shitty ass open mic in the back corner, like, bitch, let's see what you're up to.
Yeah,
He's got to
I'd be
pay
so
for the
sick.
premium content, you know?
If I was on stage and I saw I'd have to pull up Blues Brothers and
well, it's a
try to
beautiful
figure out to sneak
sky
through the
right
back.
now. I know.
What's-
Just a second.
God,
What's
it's
outside?
golden
It's
hour.
just a beautiful sky.
I know.
Yeah, we don't take advantage of that enough.
It was like super cloudy earlier, and then
Yeah.
like as soon as the sun started setting, beauty. And the beast.
Yeah,
Because it's still kind of cloudy.
yeah. So what do you want to talk about, Steve?
Dude, I don't know. What's new?
Would you bang Emma Watson?
Emma Watson? No, dude. British people?
What?
No, teeth are fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Her teeth are like perfect though.
dude.
Come on,
She's got
bro.
money.
No.
It's that
No.
crumpet pussy, bro.
Emma
You wouldn't want
Watson,
that?
Dude, that was like my first,
The
one
muggles,
of my
dude?
first crushes.
Never fucking a muggle.
Hey, king shit, bro.
Dude.
Come on. Can't
Big
do that
bro.
now. Can't.
Dude, I would munch her box. I would, oh my God.
You are the biggest gooner of the pod.
Okay.
Never change.
What's your guys' like shit that you do when you get too drunk? Like, what's your thing?
I normally,
Are you like a blackout? Are you like a make mistakes? Or you go to bed type people? Like, what do you do?
No, I don't know. I don't black out. So I don't know.
I normally,
I thought we were having fun. Joe.
text girls.
I get obsessive. Over the weekend, I was in Chicago. I was backstage at this techno show. I got really drunk. So I kept on pulling up John Milk on my phone. John Milk is calling. You don't know about John Milk?
John Milk's booth.
Steve, you know about John Milk, right?
I don't.
Oh, all right. So you know about John Pork?
Give Steve a gun. Give Steve a gun.
What?
I guess I'm
Steve
on the
deserves
wrong-
a gun.
I'm on the wrong side of the internet. But anyway, it's if you have a phone, you subscribe to the Milk plan, you can get phone calls from glasses of milk. And basically, I have this picture on my phone that says John Milk is calling. It's a glass of milk with like a pig's face in it. He's smiling. I was so drunk. I just kept on going up to people like, yo, throwing my phone. I'm like, can you pick up the phone? Can you pick up the phone? And they're like pressing accept, and they realize it's a picture, and it swipes through, and they're like, oh, what the fuck? And I was doing that like 50 times.
Wait, you were getting a call from a glass of milk?
It wasn't a call though. It was a fake picture. It was a picture that said I was getting a call. John, you want to see it? Should I pull it up?
Yeah, might as well.
You should have pulled that prank on us.
Yeah.
I can pull it very.
Is this like an internet thing?
Yeah, it's an internet thing. You just
Okay.
Google John Milk.
Okay.
So it says John Milk is calling.
Okay.
And it's hilarious. I think it's, but I kept on going up to people at the show.
You're getting a call.
Holding up. No, we're not doing that right now. But I was holding my phone up to people and I was having them.
Who's
try to,
John Milk?
You don't have the milk playing.
It's fucking
John
Milk.
John Milk.
Oh,
John, this is John Milk. You got to have the milk playing.
There he is.
But people were trying to like accept the call, so they would like try to reach for it. And I'm like, oh no. I was behind the barricade front stage, so I had the power.
Right.
What pictures did you have
It seems like
in
you're asking
between
for
it?
drugs.
No, I didn't need drugs that night. I was chilling off the drink, but I was off the attention. I loved attention. I had.
I mean, that's a funny bit.
I think it's very funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's a clever bit.
Like if you have like gay porn before and after that, and like people just like try to answer it, and they just see like a dude getting railed. Like,
Now,
that's
that
funny.
would
It
look
would be
bad for
funny.
me if I was trying to.
But it's for the bit.
That would be funny to just like play gay porn on your phone and just show it to someone.
Like, hey, I'm getting a call.
That is.
That'd be
That'd be a
hilarious.
funny bit.
You gotta go to like a conservative rally and just do that shit. Be like, what do you think about this video? And be like, you're gay now.
That's some Channel 5 type shit.
Gay
Like,
now, dude.
no.
It's like during like fucking Trump's speech, just have your phone playing like.
You gotta have subliminal messaging. You gotta like put shit on there which just like flashes gay porn on for like 2 seconds where they don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like kind of a getting into their head.
Right.
From John Milk to gay porn back and forth. Who hacked the system?
It's not gay if it's for the bit.
Correct.
Correct. So do it.
It's all fun and games until you end up at a.
Hey, it's all fun and gay, right?
It's all fun and gay.
Yeah.
We'll keep it right. We'll keep it right here.
We'll be right back. I just came up with that.
But Steve, dude, I've been keeping track with you on Instagram, and I love that like you've been getting good gigs. You've just been staying out there doing it. And
What?
I was telling Joseph earlier, bro, like when I first met you, I kept on mistaking you with Nick Kelly.
Oh yeah, dude, I get that. That and Brett Mercer, I get a lot.
Yeah.
Basic white
Brett
dudes,
Mercer?
bro.
I don't get the Brett Mercer because like it's the height thing. It was the height thing
Yeah.
for me. That's why Nick was. But I figured out Nick was the hat guy, right? He's a hat guy, maybe.
Allegedly.
Hat and
right?
beard guy.
Hat and beard guy. Yeah.
So is Nick Ford, and I confused him and Nick Kelly.
Yeah, Nick Ford and Nick Kelly, I could see a bit more
Yeah.
of a...
Is that why I thought Nick Kelly was Chaldean?
Nick Ford isn't Chaldean.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
No.
Who the fuck?
Nick Ford is foreign, but I don't think he's Chaldean.
Lebanese and white.
Yeah.
The Lebanese are Muzzies.
He is Muzzy.
Muzzies. That's
Shout out to my Muzzy girls.
There you go.
Getting it exact, dude. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty close, bro. I don't know. I'm really bad with faces with like everybody, bro. Like I really like you see so many fucking people that you like don't remember people. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I
that's
get
just
that. Yeah.
Like it's weird. I'm a lazy fucking comedian, bro. I do not do shit, bro. Like that's
Doing enough though.
That's
In my
fun.
eyes, you're doing enough, and you're funny enough. So it's
That's what I was telling
Now that I
Gabe,
think about
is,
it.
like it's kind of a waste of time going to the open mics, like to the
No.
amount that he was or he is.
No, it's not. You just keep getting better.
well, you got to traveling
He made
helps.
it better, but it's like
Got to travel.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
you're
I'm trying.
driving
I'm
like an
trying.
hour every night to like go to different open mics with less and less people. Like
Yeah, but
you just gotta have the purpose behind it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you go up
Yeah.
there, like there's a lot of people who get bogged down, and then it's like comedy becomes like their main thing, right? Like that's your
Yeah.
avenue, like that's really your hobby. And then it comes to the point where you just like go out and do it. But like if you go through the motions, you're not doing yourself a favor. You're hanging out in a
Yeah.
fucking place that like you could be like outliving an experience, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you could go out and do some shit, have something that you could talk about on stage. Whereas like a lot of people get bogged down with their like fucking open mics, and then you spend 3 years in a fucking dive bar with like 8 people who you kind of can't stand, and then you know what I'm saying, and then eventually you're like, comedy sucks, and it's just like no, how you do comedy fucking sucks. Like,
Yeah.
you need to go out there, live life a little bit, like, and I mean if you grind on open mics to get your like foundation down,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So you kind of feel comfortable on stage and you have an idea. Like I definitely think you go hard in the beginning, but there's definitely a time of like stepping the fuck back and like living the rest of your life. Because like
Yeah.
I know for me, like I'll have like literally when I do comedy too much, my entire set, like I'll do 20 minutes and it's like, so at this one gig, and then my next bit is like, yeah, and then I have left that gig and I went here, and it's just like, dude, all you talk about are your shows. It's like you need to have
Yeah.
some shit where it's like, my girl broke up with me, I got a new dog, I got
Yeah.
a new car, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
went and did
and
this.
also like the open mics have to build to something. Like if you're doing open mics and you're not getting booked on shows, then like what are you even doing the open mics for? Like you're just going to hang out at that point.
Yeah, and I mean that will happen though too, dude. It's like the fucking scene is weird too. Like it's hard to get a start because a lot of
Yeah.
times like, dude, funny doesn't even matter half the time. Like
Yeah.
in the long
Yeah.
run,
Especially in
funny
Detroit.
will. Yeah, dude. Yeah, here the thing is
Everywhere.
click. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of things here where it's like, that's why I kind of like stay, I don't want to say stagnant, but I don't go out and do a lot of shit, is like, you have to become friends with somebody to get booked places, which is like, you know, it's like cool. That's everything. That's networking. But a lot of it is like, you want it to be merit based. Like I'm not going to come out like Ann Arbor Showcase is a great example. I don't want to like talk shit. I think they're a great club.
Yeah.
But like, I've literally been there and I've like had like 3 open mics where I've done like great or whatever. And then like they'll literally like one of the comics was there is like, hey dude, you're good. But like, you just got to like, how they like to run it here is like, you kind of have to be like a regular and then they'll give you a weekend. And it's like, so you want me to drive to this club an hour and a half fucking every like Thursday for the next fucking month for you to give me a $50 gig in the future for like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I do like once or twice, I get like an audition, but like after that, dude, it's like, go fuck yourself. If I'm getting laughs my entire set, I'm not going to keep over here and being like, so what are you doing? How are your kids and shit? Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Like, I can't network with everybody like that. And if I do, it's going to be fake. A lot of people are okay with that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Like, da-da-da. But really, it's just like, fuck you. Like, I want to be better than you. Like, it's weird. Comedy's weird.
In Detroit, man, with music, comedy.
Any entertainment scene. Anything where, like, there's a low chance or low percentage rate of success. Like, it's weird. People, like, gatekeep and they get jealous of anyone that, like, has potential of jumping over them.
Your friends are your competition. Like, that's just what it is. It's like, it's
shouldn't be like that, though.
It's
crabs in a bucket, but it should be like you get out of the bucket and then you're just like, all right.
There could be less hate in Detroit. I used to host parties in Detroit back in 2016, like music events. And I would just end up hosting for like 40 dudes in a crowd off Hennessy. And I stopped doing it because, of course, one gig I didn't get paid for. That's what fucking made me stop. Like, fuck this shit. Yeah. But in Detroit, not a lot of people want to help each other. There's a lot of fake help. And I think people have the right intentions. It's just they might be a little more selfish than they think. And in some other scenes, I've seen some hate, and I just don't get it.
It's a lot of jealousy. It's rooted in jealousy.
It's just weird. People get too involved in this. It's like you're here to make other people laugh. Like, this is the thing. Every comic has an ego, and that's like what ends up like going way too. Like, it takes too much. Like, so like people will get to this point where it's just like, I have to be better than other people, but it's like you're having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you're like imagine like we're fucking going and playing like putt-putt or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? And then like if I start like playing bad, my fucking night is ruined. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you're here to have fun. Like you're like the second you lose sight of that, because like if you go to a crowd and you're like, I'm miserable as fuck, I'm just doing this so I get ahead, and you're not even enjoying it, then why the fuck are you doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You want to hang out in a dive bar? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the hobbyist, where it's just like there's a lot of people. Like I started when I was 18. And there's a lot of people, like, this is one thing I noticed. There's a lot of people who, like, kind of, like, hang out and they drink at bars, and then they're, like, like, that 21, like, that 18 to 21 or 22, you kind of, like, lose a lot of your friends or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, Some people don't grow out of, like, going to bars, and then they're like, I'm just going to hop into comedy because now it's a reason, and I don't feel like I'm just wasting my time at a bar. And then you have, like, that's the thing. They don't work on the craft. They go there, they sit, they talk to their friends, they go up on stage. They fucking haven't thought about their set at all. They go up there.
And they waste time.
Yes. And then they're going up and they're going, why am I stagnant in this fucking, why am I not making progress? And it's like, bro, you're hanging out.
Yeah,
like,
and they become part of the reason why we go up at fucking 12:31.
Yes, that's the thing. When you're starting off,
you guys are just talking about the new way.
Yeah.
The hobbyist will kill you, bro. Like, that's just, I remember. Now it's a little bit better. Like, I like dude, it's a lot nicer now. Like this is like, you have people who are younger, and you can tell they have like different perspectives of life.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to hear them. Like, there was a point during the pandemic where it was like 40-year-old married people who are just doing comedy. And it's like they're like doing like pay to play shit. Like, they'll take the fucking Ridley's class fucking 4 weeks in a row just so they could get a fucking gig. And you're like,
they're still out there.
Yeah, there's still those people.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you have shit like that where you're just like, bro, like, fuck. Like, it's so hard to get by merit in this fucking scene where it's just like that's the thing. Have fun, fuck around, and then like shit will come. Because you're always going to have these dumb fucks who are clogs in the scene. That's why I call them clogs.
Yeah.
They hang around the clubs. They're fucking friends. You see their set and you're like, what the fuck? Like, you know know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I want to like get specific, but there's like
let's
people
get
who host
specific.
shows. I mean, like some of the you see people who host some of the shit, and you're just like, dude, fucking. And I get everybody start somewhere, but it's like you're at that spot because every time I'm at this place, I see you fucking hanging out. It's like, dude, like I don't know, like I like the idea of hanging, but that's what I'm saying. It's like some people use it to get somewhere, like get ahead. Where there's some people who just like need something to do,
Yeah.
Which is, and that's what I'm saying. It's cool, but then you get like it's like fuck. I want to get somewhere, and now I have to wait behind this person who's like kind of like trudging their feet.
Yeah, who like started 4 months ago because they took a class, and then now they're fucking.
Yeah, they keep getting all these shows, and you're like, comedy's easy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it is obviously like.
Yeah.
Well, nothing's really easy in the entertainment field.
No, I know. I'm kidding. It's not easy.
Okay,
It's
all right,
super
so-
fucking hard.
Dude, everything you see, even the people here, like there's like one person here who I think is doing good, and it's because they're like going on the road and they're on touring with a bigger
Steve Kaz?
No, Nicole Melnick actually.
No, Nicole fucking rules.
She's great.
Yeah, and she's like that's like the thing is you get out of the bigger act and you tour. Like that's the only way. That's the only beneficial thing you could do on this scene. Like rising to the top of this scene. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't fucking matter at all because nobody knows about you. You could be the fucking most top headliner and shit like that. But if you're not getting like booked and getting bigger gigs, it's like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think Louis doing a pretty good job at that.
Ludi Michael's great.
Yeah.
Louis been kind of popping. Louis Lansing, like he started in Lansing and he's like pretty known wherever because he's a strong act. He also works like, I don't want to say clean, but like he has like thought out structured jokes and stuff like that where it's like he can do gigs like I don't even know how to say it. Like there's some gigs where I go where I'm so raunchy, like I can do 5 minutes and then like I have to do just dirty joke after dirty joke after that, and it's just like what the fuck. Where Louis has like a good diverse fucking act, which is huge in comedy, bro. It's like,
He's a great comic.
Yeah, those writers, dude. Writing is like, that's the thing. You can see people who are strong writers where they'll go like far if they just hone it in. There's this one dude who used to be on the scene, Brian. Can't even think of his fucking name. But
Brian Frederick?
I think.
Where do you
Like
see him?
bald guy, mustache?
Yes. So Brian is like one of the first people. So like when he started, dude, he's just like you could tell he's just got like a little bit of awkwardness to him or whatever. But like literally one of the best fucking joke writers. You know what I'm saying? Like he like was like short. He understands. So there's just a lot of people like that, dude. And then like they can fucking write, but it's just weird. Maybe they just like there's people who like they come off as weird or whatever, and then it's like they don't like people will be fucking weird towards them. Like I don't know, like gatekeeping like is really weird in comedy. Like,
It is.
You need to figure out you suck on your own. If you're gonna do racist jokes, let it bomb and then eventually get your ass beat. But it should be by the crowd, not by your comics. It shouldn't be by your peers banning you from a stage.
Right.
Gatekeeping is strange, dude.
Or just don't be Well, there's a level of racism that's acceptable.
It's
maybe.
I mean,
But before I started, I heard that everyone that's new like starts off like doing like sex jokes and racism shit, just like edgy shit. So I was like, all right, I don't want to do that. But then, I do some racial stuff. I don't know. I'm not that edgy of a comedian, am I?
No, you're not. You're not.
You're a
like,
roofie joke.
like
I don't even do that anymore.
You should do it more.
You're the only one that says that.
It's good.
No, that's a good.
Made
joke.
Sarah
It's a good
uncomfortable.
joke.
Message
Chill.
me back, Sarah.
Chill.
Sarah? Who's Sarah?
She probably gonna see this because I'm on
What's
this
up,
shit, bro.
Sarah.
The goth queen. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
friend of the show. Now,
Apparently.
forcefully. But Steve,
Let's get her on.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to air that all out, Steve. This is very good.
Is that good, dude?
That's good for
I get fucking ranty about the scene, dude.
No, who cares, dude? Rant away. You're dipping in like a month.
We love it.
Yeah, dude, I will. If I ever do some shit, I will. Dude, there's some, I will. This is my one thing, dude. If I ever make it somewhere, you'll know because I'm going to do like a fucking, I call it like the Detroit comedy address, bro. Like a fucking little thing where I'm just going to be like, these are the people who fucking suck, who are the people who are holding shit back. Fuck that. Like there's a lot of people who I like literally can't stand because it's like they just hold back the scene. Like a lot of like talent coordinators and stuff like that and like bookers and shit like that. Your job is to set people up and give them like pairing with people who will help them further their career, and then eventually they're going to kick it back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you're somebody who's like trying to like just hook your friends up and like I don't know, I don't want to get too much into shit, but yeah, that shit pisses me off, dude. There's
We'll talk about it off camera.
There are a lot of.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of that. I know what you're talking about.
that's just weird, but this is the thing is like you just have fun. Like you can build something anywhere. Like that's the thing, especially with the internet now. If you just have something and it's good and it's fun, like that's all it is. Like there's this one comic who's actually popping off right now. He went on Kill Tony. You know Jason Vess?
Yep.
Yeah, we talked about him last episode.
So, okay. So he's like, he's actually like, he's doing pretty good right now or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like when he first started off, he was like weird or whatever and stuff like that. And he wasn't, but like literally like 2 months in, I have a podcast with me out there saying like, I think he's going to be the first person to pop. And it's because he just tries everything. That's it. And that's like, if you just keep going and keep trying shit, like that's basically what this thing is. And that's why when people like limit you from trying shit, right? Like you're like, I'm going to do this new joke, but like you think the scene sees you this way, so you can't do one-liners or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't like let shit like that hold you back. It's like throwing shit at a wall and just seeing what the fuck sticks.
You got to keep trying.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing. I'm still like new in terms of comedy.
Yeah, and well, every comic I think learns by trial and error. I think that's the one thing where all our
most definitely
is like nobody can be like, hey, don't do this. It's like, dude, I gotta do it for myself, learn it, and then I'm like, oh fuck, that's what they meant by this. Like, and that's what comedy is. It's like I could tell you a million times, like, hey, you should do it like this, or this is how you should transition. But until you have that moment, and then you fucking do it, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, you gotta find that on your own.
Yes, and that's why open mics are good and shit like that. You can't read a book and get funny. It's just like getting
right
in there and just like dealing with the shit.
Yeah,
know?
you can't read the comedy Bible and just get funny.
That's why I thought comedy classes were absurd, because like you can't just like pay for a course and like automatically be funny.
I want to start one, bro. That's a good scam.
You should, dude.
That's a really good
Charge people
scam.
$200.
Well, I mean, it's
hang
not a
out
scam
for
if you get
couple
shows
hours.
out of it.
Dude, that's
the only reason
It's
I'm
pay to
considered
play, dude.
taking it is to get at Ridley's more.
I'm not gonna lie. I've taken it. I took it to like when I first started comedy at 18 or whatever. It's kind of like how I won't say I had it in, but like that's how they know you. I'm telling you though, like that's a lot of what like Michigan is, bro. Like it's just like who you know. Like even these people you'll see like opening on the road doing like big gigs or some shit like that, and you're like, holy fuck. They're opening for this big name and this big name and this big name. It's like they're working for a company that's scalping the fuck out of them. Like it's just like dog shit. Until you create your own name, you're nothing. That's like literally how comedy works.
Yeah.
Like,
So with improv though, that's another like class that I've actually considered, because that's like I feel like that's a weak point for me, is like improvising. Have you ever like taken an improv course or anything?
no, I would, dude. Improv's. I mean, it's just like having fun and cutting loose is good though.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to an improv show?
Yeah, well, I've gone to like Jake's show, which is like stand up with improv, but I also grew up on Whose Line Is It Anyway? You know.
Oh well, that's like
That's like the best of the best, but still.
But that's, I mean, dude, that's the thing though, is like people I think overcomplicate shit. It's having fun and fucking around, and you're trying to emulate that with like, you know how you have that with your friends or whatever?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you are fucking around, there's a lot of people out there who don't have that. Like, I think like comedians sometimes take that for granted. Like, obviously everybody has good times and shit like that, but like with how crazy you are or some shit like that, there's like some people who like just don't have that, where it's like you are that filler. So it's like being crazy, being like fucking relatable, like all those things, like
That's
gravitate
me.
towards you.
It's me and my friend groups.
That's what
There you go.
You know what I'm saying though, where it's just like holy fuck, like there's some people just don't get that, or they grow up and their friend, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I have a wife and kids or whatever, and then they just like, I don't know, because sometimes I think about that all the time. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna listen to this shit? And then you realize like people are just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like the amount of podcasts and shit that I listen to like constantly. It's like, oh, once you listen to it once, dude, I'm in this shit, dude. Like that's what I do. Yeah, dude. So you guys ever piss when you're drunk, dude? You guys ever pee the bed?
Yeah,
No.
Dude, I pissed at bed twice.
Good segue.
Transition, boy.
There you go.
Both times I pissed at
Teach a
bed.
comedy class, dude.
Fucking hilarious.
Podcast guest class. You're like, this is how you guest on podcast.
No, if I literally did anything where I taught, I would just teach people about the traps to avoid. Like I'd be like, fuck this person and fuck this person. If this person tells you this, you're fucking up. Like it's like, you know
like-
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a psychology class almost. Just like if you see these signs in a person, like they're trying to trick you.
a specific person class. You're like, don't talk to this person specifically.
Literally, you know how like dietitians
Don't talk to
sometimes-
Matt Lemonsack.
Yeah, no, you know how dietitians will be like, it's not like you need to change your diet. They go, you need to change your relationship with food. That's how I would teach you. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, you need to change your relationship, how you view these people. Like that's like to get bogged down. Yeah, dude,
The idea of a podcast class, that I don't know, I can see that happening.
that'd be fun.
Podcast
Podcast class is hilarious, bro.
That's so
I can
retarded,
see it,
dude.
though.
What are you gonna do in a podcast class?
I don't know. It's
Like, here's
it's
a-
like comedy. It's like the more you do it, the like easier it gets. Because like the
Everyone
first
bring-
time I was on, I was like, when do I talk?
That's so funny.
You still like, when do you talk?
Well, no, I find my moments because
you find
there's often a lot of people talking.
Yeah,
so I'm
that's
just
true.
like, when is it quiet
When there's not 6 people in here.
Yeah.
It's just a coach in the corner every time. Like there's a gap. He points to you, he goes.
He whips her calf with the ruler.
He's got a
He goes,
whistle.
all right, stop. We're gonna stop the demonstration right there. You were supposed to talk.
He's like, did you have anything to say right there? Like, yeah, I've been sitting on this joke for like that whole
That
entire
would be a good
sentence.
sketch, dude.
Was your mic
Let's
on?
do it.
Yeah.
Sketch classes next.
I like the idea. I wonder if there's people out there like how you can raise like influencer babies. Now you know how people
Yeah.
raise like chess prodigies. Like I wonder if you could raise like an influencer prodigy. You know what I'm saying?
Chess is a weird.
There's like the influencer families.
so many.
And those are pretty hard to follow. You
The
really got to.
Rizzler, he's fairly.
But he just made a face, and that was
but
history.
his dad was kind of like.
He was an OG wrestler.
Oh, you know
I know
what?
the whole lore. No,
Speaking of sitting on stuff for too long,
Whoa.
last fucking episode, we're talking about the Rizzler and the shirt.
am I a hoodie?
Yeah, he's 8 years old, right?
Yeah,
Fucking, he's got a Zin can for merch,
yeah. It's
and he's
not,
8 years old.
It's kind of. It's not the exposure I would want for my child, but if the money pays,
I don't know. That's crazy to me.
it's
Was he paid
good
by
marketing.
Zin?
It is amazing marketing, but that's so
I don't
crazy.
know if it's an official Zen
Anyway.
collab, but the family.
I doubt
dude,
it's an official Zen.
dude. Real dude.
Okay.
None of their ads are official.
Shouts out to the
The whole
Rizzler. Shouts out
conspiracy.
to all the 8-year-olds trying to make it out there, man.
Shut up.
Shut up. The jaw chewing things, bro.
Which goes back to what he was talking about.
Chiseled jaw.
People getting raised to be influencers. Now that it's like there's so much more exposure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you remember when it was like when your parents were like, video games will never take you anywhere. You need to stop playing video games. And now
Right.
there's like millionaires who are like,
Streaming,
bitch,
yeah.
I was streaming. You know, like I would like. There's literally a point where you kind of like think about that. Like, right, like my kid. Like, there's people who raise their kid to be in the NBA or some shit like that, and the odds are like fucking slim. Your kid being a pro gamer though. Are like that's like not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, bro, fuck school. You better game out on Halo right now. You know
I
what
think
I'm saying?
it's probably easier to actually no. I was gonna say like it's easier to be a pro athlete than be a pro gamer. But
No, I think it's easy to do
It's-
whatever you want.
it might
as
be
long
equally
you
as
spend
hard.
a lot
Yeah.
of time doing it.
Because you have to go up against a bunch of.
Look at
lives.
Lamar
he can just be
Ball.
entertaining.
He has 3 sons who play basketball.
Dude, he's
well, yeah, he was
dad
always a
Big
great
ball- yeah, he is a
personality.
great dad.
the best dad. Did you see him?
Would you
Now you
say
look back
great?
at it and you're like, did he fucking he had his moment and he shut the fuck up. That's what I think is
Yeah.
the best about him.
He shut up at the right time.
Yes, like if we still heard about him, you're like, oh, bro, like get the fuck.
Yeah.
Like he's literally like,
Still trying to
bro,
promote
they
the-
made
yeah.
it. My boys are good. Like I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it. It's like, dude, that's fucking like victory wall.
He sat back, enjoyed it, lost a leg.
retired?
It was probably it was
You
personal.
lost a
reasons.
leg,
You gotta keep up with the times, man.
dude. What? Oh, okay. So like
Is it the
We don't know
diabetes?
why. We don't know
when
why.
I was like kind of paying attention when his sons were drafted. I was working with NBA fans.
You know about Jello?
Is that one of his sons? I don't think he
yeah,
got
the
drafted.
one with the
I know
rap- the
about, I know
rapper
about
son.
Mello.
The rapper.
He's got a
son.
rapper son, dude. I'm not with the times.
Oh, you're a little behind.
I know about Larmello. I don't remember something Mello.
that is the hardest to be the only
Lar
non-baller.
I know
in
like
the
two of
family.
his sons.
How crazy is that?
That's their namesake.
that
What, are
would,
his what were the first 2 sons in the NBA's name?
it was Leangelo and
Angelo.
then
Okay.
Mello?
LaMelo,
LaMelo.
and then I think
Larmello.
Leangelo stopped to rap. Or there's
Oh, so he was in the NBA and then
He wasn't good enough. He was
don't
like
take my
G-
word.
he took the
Yeah, he
fame
was G
to
League.
rap.
Probably
He goes like G League. LaMelo is like the good one, and then
LaMelo. I know
LaMelo is the good one.
He's in the league right now. I know
who's the
that.
other one, bro? Whatever, bro.
Isn't he
Number
playing with
2.
I
LeBron?
don't know. Bronny's better though.
Bro.
Bron. I
What's the
don't.
deal with LeBron Jr.? What's going on with that? Is he?
He has a name, Bronny.
Dude, he made it. That's the
Bronny,
coolest shit ever. I don't
Bronny
give a
made it.
fuck, bro. Like you,
Yeah, those genetics, dude.
that's the coolest shit ever. If you are so good at something that your son could like, not, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine your son going to school for like oil and shit like that, and you're like, bro, he's about to run our car.
Like their hands were literally just like
He's got my
built
name.
to
I don't give a
shoot.
fuck.
Yeah.
You know whose son did fuck up though? Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
He was off that Yola, dude.
So
He
did
got-
Michael Jordan.
He got caught. He drove up his car on some train tracks with some white girl in the car. Cops came and he was like, I was in the train. I was trying to get my car off the tracks. Found coke on him.
Ooh.
Bad look. Super bad look.
Isn't it crazy that he fucked Scottie Pippen's wife?
That is
Wait,
crazy.
I'm not
Wait,
surprised.
what?
You guys didn't know
Wait,
that?
MJ's son
No, I thought that
fucked
was
Pippin's
Future.
wife?
You guys didn't know that? Even I knew that.
Future and MJ's son are Eskimo boys.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Damn.
Scottie Pippen's
You gotta
wife is
kill.
a
You gotta
hoe.
kill a Jordan if you're a Pippen. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even
no,
kidding. You
no.
gotta
At least take
kill.
their
There's too many
hostage.
people that want to kill Jordan. MJ?
No, maybe white people, man, not black.
No,
Okay.
that's why I said too many.
Many.
Both sides. Because you know what? Do you know about Michael Jordan's baseball career?
No, he played baseball.
Yeah, he was like a professional baseball player.
I didn't watch the documentary. so-
That's the whole.
He
plot
retired
of
from the
Space
end.
Jam.
That was when he was trying to make money. So he was a degenerate. He was a degenerate gambler.
This guy.
He was a degenerate gambler, and he lost. This is all alleged.
He just got
he's
unlucky.
never admitted to
He's
it.
got unlucky.
He got unlucky, but
They're still dying.
yeah, he left the NBA and he was like, I still want to be a pro athlete and I still want to like make a shit ton of money because I like this lifestyle. So he started playing pro baseball, and he was a super athlete. You know, he made it further than I could have.
He wasn't Babe Ruth though.
There you go.
That doesn't say much. Babe Ruth sucked. Hot take.
Chill, bro. That wasn't very BLM.
For his time, he was great, but he was just a fat dude.
They need to bring back roids.
Shout out Barry Bonds.
Dude, they sell them in the vending machines of Thailand.
Do they really?
What?
Steroids, yeah. Some
Like-
type, yeah. Some like literally, yeah. They
They
do.
got everything over there.
Well, they sell them at McDonald's
For the
too.
lady boys, dude.
For the lady boys?
You never know when you need a re-up of test.
For the lady boys
feel
and
like I'm done with this career.
overindulgent Christians out there on the roids, dude.
There you go.
Thailand does have some Christians, but yeah, that makes sense that he did Space Jam after the basketball career. He's like, baseball's not going to work. I need to start acting or something. That seems easy.
I'm pretty sure that.
No, but that's literally the plot of Space Jam is that they bring him to play basketball because he wasn't good at baseball.
Have you seen Space Jam 2?
No.
It wasn't bad.
He wasn't good at baseball, so he just started acting.
I know.
Just
but I'm
super real
saying,
stuff.
like that.
I think he had enough money though.
Did you see Space Jam when you were a
Break
kid?
the fourth wall.
Yeah, when I was a kid though.
Okay.
I haven't seen it recently.
Okay.
You haven't seen the new one
Do you
with
remember
LeBron?
him playing
did.
baseball in Space Jam?
No, do not
Oh,
remember.
okay. Well, never mind then.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Steve, what was your best sport?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer, dude.
I always knew you were gay.
Yeah. Okay.
I was pretty good at soccer, dude.
What
You said
position
you
were you?
Gay? What?
Yeah. I don't know. Soccer, foot fairies, dude. What position were you?
Center back, or like, I don't know. I played a bit of everything, dude. I used to like to dribble too much and I'd lose the ball, so they made me play defense. And then I just started fucking tackling people.
Nice.
And then, yeah. My last game I played of soccer, I fucking elbowed a De La Salle kid in the face and got red carded.
De La Salle?
Well, De La Salle
He had it
is.
coming.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, dude, it was the only, dude. That was the only thing that was scary. We versed them in a district final, dude. That's what we did. We had I was actually, this is my most proud moment.
Wait.
I had everybody in our student section bring hot dogs to throw at them because it's a sausage fest.
Because yeah,
I felt
you
so
know.
good about that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, and then I got kicked off the field 10 minutes into the game, and I was like, all right, this is bad.
Ooh.
How many times have you been red
You do
carded?
the hot dogs?
Just once. No, because I elbowed
Yeah,
this
no,
kid.
I was just kidding.
That's dude. The thing is like, yeah, my biggest regret about looking back at that, I should have beat that kid's ass. Like, if you
There you go.
ever,
You were already getting taken out.
that's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like, if you're in a game, it's like might as well try to injure one of their players. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Kamikaze.
yeah. That's what I'd teach my kid if I grew up. Like, bro, if they're taking you out, you go out on your own terms.
There you go.
I was too humble of an athlete. I played baseball. That was my best sport, and I was a pitcher, and I covered home plate, and I got trucked by this big ass fucking fat kid. Like, you're supposed to truck the catcher because he's at least wearing gear, and I was just like little pitcher.
Should have
boy.
shot him.
I should have. I should have. His fucking parents were mad at me. They were like, get out of the way.
That's how you revive baseball. Is they can fight. They can
That'd be
fight
pretty
for the
cool.
bag.
Baseball fights
Like
suck.
every time, it's not tagging somebody else out. Like if they get it on first base, I get to fucking like you. It's like, bitch, we're running. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you
you're
get
gonna
like
start charging.
one punch or kick or something, one strike.
That would be like so
Strike?
interesting, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they
You ever
go to
play
first,
Slugfest?
Tags it, they meet each other, and then it's just like you see him get racked and bulldozed over, and it's like, did he hold on to the ball? You know,
Let's invent a sport.
that would be
Just fucking hardcore baseball. Vince McMahon tried with the XFL. Let's do fucking
XFL was a
XLB.
bold move.
Extreme League Baseball.
I'll never forget
Man
watching that.
started XFL?
Yeah.
Really?
I think he still has like money. Well, he's dead.
The Scat King.
He's not dead.
himself.
Yeah, he
Vince
is.
McMahon was just at the Lakers game like 2
Vince
days
McMahon
ago.
is dead.
No, he's maybe in your world.
What?
Okay.
Look it up. You have a phone.
I literally saw him at the Lakers game 2 days ago.
Dude, we're not allowed
Vince
to use our phones
McMahon.
during
Vince
the
McMahon,
podcast.
the Scat King.
Look up.
The scat
Vince
guy.
McMahon, if he is dead.
No, I can't be on my phone. And it's a podcast.
He's kind of the best. Dude.
Someone.
He's kind of.
Yeah.
My phone is charging in the other room. Someone needs to
Kinda
look
goated.
up if Vince McMahon is alive or
I'm not gonna
dead.
do that, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
have to take
care.
this. You're
Give
gonna
me your phone. I'll fucking do it.
Nope.
He assaulted people, dude.
You take my phone. You're gonna.
Steve.
He kind of ran it. Like, if you ever think about shit that did, Vince McMahon is kind of like...
He
kinda-
was
kind of
he
a
was the
piece of
alpha.
shit.
He was the alpha.
Kind of figured it out, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
look
no,
at him,
he
dude.
was very
Every
smart.
single person that he worked with could beat his ass. And
He's
still,
like got
And people
involved
that-
with
they didn't
politics
snitch
because he
until it
knows
was
how
too
to
late.
manipulate people.
No, I think people were just weak-minded.
No, and the thing
Yeah,
You
they're
mean the
human.
steroid users?
No,
you mean the
people-
steroid users weren't the brightest?
They were
because
delusional
people-
off the roids.
people still defend him. Like The Rock and John Cena, like they still defend him. All
They
of
made,
them.
the
him,
mob.
they made him millionaires, bro. If I give you
Yeah.
fucking multi-millions, I will never turn my back.
The Rock
Can
is a
someone
super
look
nice
up if
guy,
he's
though.
alive or dead?
He's alive,
dead.
dude. He's alive.
He's dead.
No.
Let's bet money on it.
Matt, this is propaganda. You cannot
All right.
be doing.
Okay,
that.
thank you.
You think I just pulled that out of my ass?
That's actually a really good idea for the publicist. Imagine you
McMahon.
get a documentary that comes about you and they go, fake your death. You go, you fake your
Dude,
death.
he's
right now."
alive.
Matt, do you
You
think
didn't
I
even
just
get to Google it.
Matt, do you think I'm peeing on your
He's
leg
alive,
and telling you it's
dude.
raining right now? He's alive. He was at the Lakers game 2 fucking days ago, dude.
It wasn't him.
Vince McMahon courtside at MSG 2 days ago. Yeah.
Boom, shakalaka. So it was a Knicks game?
What, did they weekend at Birmingham? Are you
You
sure
could
he was
have asked me
alive?
for one.
Are you sure he was alive?
Where is this coming from? That he's dead.
Definitely dead.
I could have swore I
He's still dead.
I think the publicist
It was propaganda, dude. He's trying to spread
That
propaganda.
documentary came out and they just go, all right, but it doesn't matter because he's dead now, guys, so let it go.
Is that what I'm thinking about? Is like when all that shit came out?
Pause.
Dude,
All right, we
literally-
paused.
I googled Vince McMahon.
Scat
dead.
King is not dead, dude.
There's nothing about
Who
him
the
being
fuck
dead.
died in wrestling?
No one freaking died in wrestling recently, dude. I'm not really big
Are you
into
sure they
wrestling.
didn't confuse him with Hulk Hogan?
He's
Hulk
not.
Hogan's
He was
not
just
dead
at O'Toole
either,
2
dude.
months ago.
P-Boys fans,
What are you doing?
I apologize for my confidence in that statement.
Wrestlers who died.
I've-
Let's see who's dead.
I believe
Sarah
that
gonna
Vince
watch this, bro,
McMahon.
and she's gonna be like,
I thought
"This
Vince
dude is
McMahon was
dumb."
dead for the last year
Vince
plus.
watches the pod. He's gonna like be upset that you said that.
What would your wrestling name be if you
Vince
did it?
Steele died.
Woman sack.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Think of something. A little
There's a
more
pro
difficult.
wrestler, Vince Steele,
That's not my
died.
real name.
Lemon
What's your
Steele.
shtick? What's your get up, dude? The Undertaker. What do you?
What's your ultimate move?
Lemony, dude? Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah, you spray
What's your
lemons in
finisher?
someone's eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
That'd be a
hard.
good move.
And then bring him down, like
Yeah.
off like the ring.
Yeah, I thought I was really into wrestling at one point. I like wanted.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it's not surprising. I don't know. Like my signature move is I just pull out a gun and I shoot my opponent.
Yeah, and when you get on the microphone, you
I'm a
say,
thug.
"I'm gonna take your lemons and turn them into lemonade," and then the audience is gonna be like, "Oh,
And then
Yeah.
the crowd boos because Big AJ,
yeah."
Big Boom AJ and Big Justice are about to hit you with the power boom, that double chunk chocolate cookie blast in your
Yeah, dude.
fucking ass.
You won't
And
even
then-
coming. I'm
And
gonna
then
come.
I'm
I
gonna
pull
go.
out Jared from Subway,
There you go.
Oh,
and he's gonna
that's
molest
my
the
tag
kid.
team
That sounds like an
partner.
expensive
He's gonna
move.
molest the kid.
and that's when I get booed.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're turning heel?
Yeah, I always wanted to be a heel.
Is he still in jail?
I believe so.
Big Jared?
I think he's
Is he still
out.
in jail.
I think he's out. Big J.
Dude, you don't know anything about any of these people. You're just saying all
Is
these
Bill Cosby
accusations.
alive?
He is alive, yeah. And he's
out of jail, yeah.
He's out alive and out of jail.
Okay.
Alive and kicking.
Shout out Bill Cosby, big
Yeah, come
friend
on
of
the
the
pod,
show.
dude.
Heard his special's great.
Come on the pod, dude. I
Heard
miss
his
you.
new-
Who's Spider-Man's secret identity? Do you know who he is?
Parker.
Peter Parker.
Oh.
I just had to make sure. I just
I
had to
could've
test
told
his
you. I
base
could've told
knowledge
you.
on things.
Wait, isn't there a new one? Isn't it like Miles?
Now, I watch
something?
your guys' podcast. I know y'all don't know all Marvel characters.
All right.
Quiz me, dude. Let's see.
Yeah, quiz
What's Daredevil?
Joseph.
What Daredevil's? What's his?
I know his
Secret
first name.
identity?
Yeah,
I know his
what's his
first
name?
name. Yep.
Okay, and then what is his religious
Asian.
belief?
Catholic.
Irish.
Asian.
Is it chill? Is,
Asian Jew.
What are you doing, dude? We're having serious.
Is it Irish? I thought it was just
Irish?
regular.
That's one of the
Catholic.
few shows I've seen.
He's Irish. He has orange hair.
You know what? No, Matt Murdock doesn't have orange hair. He's
He's
black.
Asian.
Yeah.
In the comics. Oh, see, now I'm learning something. Okay.
on.
In the
Bigger
show,
fan than you.
in the Netflix. Gun privilege is revoked.
This is actually something I found out from TikTok. He was actually based off of JFK.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why they made him Irish Catholic.
Daredevil?
Interesting.
Yeah.
The blind guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based off JFK.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
And you all saw the JFK files get released recently, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, there's good fucking dude. That's crazy.
What did you read them?
I saw on my little Instagram news source.
I saw it come up and I was like, I don't really give a shit. Like it's not.
No, these aren't the files I
JFK's
want
the man,
released.
though.
Yeah, but like what was
he was kind of.
It's kind of crazy that they told us that. And all points to that, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah. What happened in the JFK Files, Steve?
Basically, they told us that the CIA they didn't say it, but they have this one point where it's who is it? It's somebody who's handling I don't want to say JFK. I forget who it is. It's like
Lee Harvey.
No,
Marilyn Monroe.
Somebody who's like a speaker for it, and they literally like ask, like they like say something where it's like, oh, they didn't want to, like they insinuate that like they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like why do we have to get rid of him or like some shit like that. Like there's like I forget what the fucking name of it is.
Hoover.
No, it's like a cabinet member or something like that.
It wasn't
like,
the dude like that was head of the CIA.
It might be. It's like somebody who's like I forget who.
I can't remember that guy's name.
A long time theory was confirmed. I forgot who the person was, but it was like a long time like theory of someone that was behind it. The CIA was behind it basically, and everyone who was involved got killed.
Yeah.
Everyone who knew about it got killed.
Except for the head of the CIA guy.
Yeah. Babe pigs. That's what's so crazy.
He might have self-deleted. I don't know.
Self-deleted. Well, we can say it. Dude, we're drinking alcohol.
Well, we can't have
killed himself.
We can't have cap guns on here. We might as well just.
It's only when Malachi's here we can't have the.
Oh, doxed.
When the underage kid is here.
Yeah,
We
should get some real guns, dude.
We should,
like run
yeah.
over it. We should. Take
I have a guy. I have a couple guys actually.
take over the office building real quick.
Get a couple P90s, undefeated.
Whoa. Hey, speaking of that, there was a shooting at a hospital today.
Oh yeah,
that was
Corwell.
my
heart
alarm.
goes out to all those people at Corwell. That's a scary situation.
No, there's only one person. I that was my alarm this morning. Was the emergency alert because I live 2 miles away from it. I just doxed myself a little bit, but yeah, it was just an employee that was like mad at another employee apparently, but they brought fucking.
Well, that's how you
cops
resolve
from-
issues like a man, dude.
Yeah, and then you drive away though? No, you stay there and you go.
Yeah, dude, you gotta do a proper duel.
You gotta teabag the dead body until the cops show up.
No, you got to do a proper duel.
Yeah,
Pistols head
true.
on, dude. That's the
You
way
should
I'm
have brought
gonna
two
go
guns.
out.
In the hospital?
It is kind of courteous to shoot somebody in the hospital. You know, you could have followed them home.
Yeah, they got attention. That's how he got caught.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
shot him in like the arm. He was like, "I'm gonna hurt you." Like, dude, just do jujitsu.
Yeah, at that point, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just give them like a really big punch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna,
Yeah.
do, like, you know what I'm saying? It's less, it's less infliction, and it's basically they're gonna recover. Just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the memory
shooter-
might give him PTSD.
Shooter, if you watch this podcast, you're a fucking cunt puffing loony bitch, and you should lick my ass. My hairy fucking
Well,
unshaped
maybe the guy
ass.
had it coming.
He lives in a 2-mile radius from
That guy should lick my ass
Matt,
too.
you're about to get this whole office shot up.
I'm gonna.
I was
kill
about
him.
to start saying slurs.
You're about to.
You fucking cracker ass bitch.
Was he cracked?
I'm
You're a
half
fucking
offended.
bitch. Bring another gun. Have a duel.
Dude, I've had.
Can I have the gun?
I work, dude. I had our lead
my
server
gun?
and our cook got into a shootout in the back alley.
Holy fuck!
In Royal Oak, dude.
What? The
Wait.
fuck?
In Royal Oak?
Yeah.
Behind Pinky's?
Yeah.
Were they gay?
Ooh. All right, I'm from Royal Oak, so I'm invested.
Yeah.
Intrigued.
Oh, dude, it was just wild. I was like, they were like hooking up or whatever, and then they just got into a shootout. But this thing, so like, it was so funny because the day before, our main bartender did a bunch of meth and like heroin.
Sounds
and
gay.
started streaking through the building naked.
what the?
And he was like literally going up to people and he was like, "I'd fuck your girlfriend." Like he was like talking to like my one man.
That's meth talk right there.
Yeah, it's like shit. And then
That's
he's like,
meth talk.
This whole place is gonna blow up. And then he literally takes the Red Bull machine and throws it through the fucking window and just
That's
runs
meth
out
strength.
into the street. Like that. And then the next day they got into a shootout. When they came back. And then the day after that, we did like we had 300 people for Mother's Day where we had like no cook and no bartender, dude. And it was fucking.
You should have
Holy
just closed
shit.
at that point.
Dude, now
That's the thing. They wanted to stay open. It was so funny, dude. My aunt
It's a
came
very
there and I was like,
profitable
"Hey
day.
guys, you should leave." And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Everything's gonna taste fucking horrible. Like you guys should
Just order food and bring it in. I don't know. They probably don't do that at Pinky's. But
now I
fuck,
understand
dude.
why you have FOMO when you're not in Royal Oak.
Yeah, because if shit like that happened, I was in Chicago, I'd have been like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah,
I could have been there watching it from the corner.
Could have seen a dude get shot.
So I had the silliest FOMO. It's so ridiculous, but we're working.
Call
on
back to last episode.
Dude, the crazy shit I've ever seen. I went to when I was in New York like 2 years ago. I went with my friends and we stayed at
Millie rocked.
what?
No, go on.
We stayed in Chinatown.
it. Nice.
So I went out one night. We were doing gigs or whatever. We went out to a bodega because trains were still closed. So it was like 2 to 4 a.m. They had to clean the trains, and so we were stuck in this bodega till 4 in the morning. I fucking eat like a chopped cheese, and then I get like a quesadilla too, and it gives me food poisoning.
Ooh,
so next day, they go out and they take in a bunch of acid, right? And I'm stuck at the place fucking, like, I have food poisoning, so I can't do shit. Anyways, we finish the day, do shows, come back. I'm like, all right, let's go smoke real quick. Let me get my appetite, and then let's go out. And as we're leaving, they're like they're at the peak of like their fucking acid at this point. Yeah. And I'm just like finally like wrapping up after shows. And I'm like, we're walking out, and all of a sudden our elevator door like opens, bro, and there's a fucking dead body with like 30 knife wounds into it, right? And my friends are on acid, so they walked out in front of me, and they turned back and they're like, and I was just like, what? And I like looked over there and I was like, oh fuck, like you know what I'm saying? They're like, what the fuck?
That's got to be the worst fucking time to find a dead body on acid.
Yes. And so then,
is this real?
It was crazy as fuck. So then all of a sudden, the police are rushing in right there. So like literally, we see the body. We're like, what the fuck? And then literally, they're like hushing, like pushing us back into the lobby. Like, you guys, nobody can leave the building, right? Everybody has to stay here.
Damn, so you're stuck.
God, can't leave. And they're like, we're gonna investigate all of you guys after, right? And so and you're watching like fucking like they have riot shields and shit. They're storming the fucking building now. There's like fucking 30 cops. So it's a fucking hot, like intense ass situation. And I'm like the trip sitter now, so like I have to make sure my boys are good. And they're peaking
cops.
Hardest. Yes, now
there's pro trip sitting.
Oh my god.
And that's the thing. I don't know. Like when you're on shit like that, you already feel like you're guilty and everybody's looking at you.
Oh.
So now like my friends are like sweating and they're looking paranoid, and I'm like, bro, it looks
passed
like
out.
You guys fucking did it. Like it looks like my friends are the fucking murderers.
Oh
They
my
probably thought
god.
they did it.
That's what, so like they're sitting there sweating. And so I get to the point where I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here, right? And so like I try to go out like to the lobby, and they're like, no, like we need to ask everybody questions and shit like that. And I'm just like, it's at the point where it's just like I like know we can't stay here anymore. So we literally just like there's this back hall, and I'm like, fuck it, we're just gonna go back to the room up like the back staircase, right? Where the police, like the only entrance the police didn't go in, which is like at the time I'm like, that's smart, but it's like we could have literally ran into the fucking murderer. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
We're wandering through the hotel back to our room. And like we ended up like getting there, right? We ended up escaping, and then the police end up like coming and knocking at our door because they saw us like walk away, and like they're like asking for us because they're like it's like suspicious. So now we're like at our door, and they're like asking us like, hey, like blah blah blah, like where are you guys from? All this shit, and they're like, can we see some IDs? And then we still think we're like getting grilled. That we're scared as fuck at this point. And then there's this lady, dude. This is the funniest. This was like the weirdest shit because she had blue hair. She like asked for my fucking ID, and all of a sudden she's like, and this is the point where I'm like, dude, they fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to try to pin some shit on us. Like, I'm fucking freaking out. My heart's beating. My friends are sweating, like, looking over there. Like, what's going on? Like, shit like that. And all of a sudden, she, like, looks at my ID, and she's like, April 13th. She goes, you're an Aries. Nice. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Girl with it was a cop with the blue hair.
Yes. Yeah, like, I'm like, bro, I just watched somebody get murdered. You want to talk about my fucking zodiac?
It don't
sign?
matter what fucking occupation they got. Colored hair, they go ask about the astrology sign. That's insane.
No, it was so weird, and that's the thing. It was a New York cop too, so it's so weird to see. You know how
Was she
New York
hot?
cops
I didn't even know they do about astrology signs in New York.
That it was just weird. That was the thing is I thought at first the first thing my mind switched to is like, is she gonna pin this onto me based off my zodiac? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're an Aries. You're a freaky dude.
If you were a Gemini, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, I'm saying? Like, I was
Fire
like,
signs?
what the fuck?
Did they get the guy?
I don't know. I could show you the picture. It's in the New York Post, though, dude.
Of the body?
Of the body.
Was it Chinese?
No, it's just black, dude. We literally, so what we found out, so my buddy, we met this Puerto Rican dude.
Okay.
And he was showing us around all week. And he literally was like, he told us, he's like, so what you're staying in is called the Tina Hotel, which is a fucking meth hotel.
Oh.
So like, and we're these like white boys from the, it's me and my three like super young white friends from the suburbs. And so we're just thinking like the whole time, there's people outside of the front of the hotel. And we're like, this is just New York, you know?
Yeah, this is normal shit.
Yeah, they're trying to sell us jewelry out front. It's like, no, they were trying to give us meth. Like the screams we heard in the room next to us was probably meth heads like fighting each other and shit like that.
Dude, meth is a crazy drug, man.
Adderall, dude. Legal meth.
I've taken, all right. Okay.
I've actually
You've tried like
taken some
methamphetamine?
methamphetamine.
All right, we're in the same boat then? Yeah, no, I've accidentally been on meth before.
I've done ecstasy that was allegedly laced with meth. You know, I didn't break down the chemical compounds, but yeah, I did it a couple of times and I got super paranoid.
How many times you jack off? Good question.
I don't think I did. This was in high school. This was the second drug I ever
You
did.
didn't know how to jack off.
I smoked weed like 5 times and then like
you did, hold on. So you
our
tell me,
weed dealer was
you did
like,
ecstasy
yo,
meth and you ain't jack off?
You are what they say in every DARE program. I've never heard that ever. Were you about to say he's out of weed? You guys want to try that?
Yeah, no.
No, whatever else you got.
No, fucking the like I smoked weed like 5 times, and then the weed plug was just like, "You guys fuck with pills? I got ecstasy." And then my friend did research, and he was like, "You know what? Yeah, let's try it."
Did research.
Yeah, he looked up all the long-term side effects. One of them is staring at bright lights, which it was like you do it once, so you might stare at lights for the rest of your life. And yep. Anyway.
What?
Fucking, I don't know. Anytime there's a TV in a dark room, I stare at the TV.
So you didn't jack off on the ecstasy meth?
I don't remember.
Definitely did, at least 3 times.
I might have. That's when I discovered Queens of the Stone Age, which has become, because my sophomore or junior year. But I became a lifelong Queens of the Stone Age fan by listening to them while I was on ecstasy meth. They're not okay. They're the best band
I'm a
ever.
Strokes fan myself.
They don't have a single. They're the only band that doesn't have
allegedly.
a bad album. I can do an hour on Queens of the Stone Age, dude. They're the best.
We'll save it for our rock podcast.
We'll save it for the Patreon.
We should do ecstasy and talk about them.
Do you know what a road rally is?
Road rally.
Does it have to do with cars?
They do it like in high school. Like it was like my high school did it. So it's like a thing where it's like a. Have you ever seen the movie? I
haven't seen it.
You get challenges. It's like Nerve. You know the movie Nerve?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Never
so
seen it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like that. So it's like essentially, but how we did it. So you get a list of like 12 things, and whoever completes it the fastest out of the groups wins, right?
Okay.
And so it's like one of them is like sing the national anthem as loud as you can in a public space, like put an ice cream cone on your naked body, streak in public, kiss a stranger. It's like shit like that.
Okay.
Right?
P-Boys Road Rally coming up.
Dude, it was fun. So what we did, it was a high school, and then everybody puts in like $10, and you get you pick your partner, and then you get a random partner. Okay, and you have to complete these challenges. You get random groups, and you have to like finish them. And so in my head, I was still young. I was still like 17 or some shit. And it was my first time I was starting to fuck around with psychedelics. And so I took acid before it, thinking like I was gonna I thought it was gonna be like we were gonna be out all night. I thought it was gonna be like hanging out with my friends. I think it was like a school night, bro. Like I just didn't know shit about it, right?
Acid on a school night.
So I take it, and we go out and we do these like challenges. It's like a road rally, right? And it's like foggy. It's like the creepiest shit. So like I have to like be responsible for shit. I like forgot I was singing the national anthem as loud as I could in like a pet food store, bro. And I forgot the lyrics. Forgot the lyrics. And they like I was just sitting there and I was just like I don't know. Like I was just like looking at them. I was like, what the fuck do I do? It's just like insane shit. But the best part of it is one of the challenges was you have to give a stranger a purple nurple, right? And so, and we're time crunched, right? Normally you go up to somebody and go, hey, I'm doing this thing, like, blah, blah, blah. Can I do this so
Can I twist your nipple, sir?
Yes, exactly. And you're like, we're going to do it on video. We're trying to do a challenge. You kind of explain it like that.
Yeah.
But my group is like they were determined to fucking win, right? So like we're at a light in Rochester. We pull up at a red light, bro. I hop out of the fucking back seat. I just start sprinting to these people on the corner. And I was just like, give me your fucking nipple. I start just pinching them, right? And I think it's funny. I'm thinking everybody's on the same page as me. I'm like, dude, we're all having fun in the city tonight. This is wild, right? Sure. So I go up to them, grabbing his fucking nipple. And then you have to get it on video. So then I start like running back to the car, and he's like, "No, you have to go back. I didn't get it." So now I have to go back up to him, and he's getting like defensive. Like he's like he's trying to fight me.
Okay.
Like
You gotta find another guy at that point.
Yeah, what?
You went back.
You gotta find another guy at that point.
I should have
found
Yeah, no,
another
you
guy.
had to have.
Do you have the video?
We do. I don't have it anymore. I know I could definitely find them. I have they're in my messages somewhere. But I literally have it. So
when he was defensive, was he smiling or was he like, get the fuck away from me?
Like when I look in my head at the time, I go like, oh, we're playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like a little purple.
Very silly.
Like I'm like, oh, he's fucking with me. He's being defensive. You know. But really, it's this big ass dude who's like, I'm about to lay this fucker out. You know. And he's with his 2 friends. Like they could have just beat my fucking.
Oh yeah.
And so he's playing like defense, right? And I'm giggling now because I think it's funny. And I'm like, and my friend's like, get him. And it seems like everybody's in on it. So I'm like reaching in, and then they fucking shove my ass, bro. And that's what I was like. That's what
you went flying.
Yeah, it became real as fuck. Like I was like, oh fuck. Like I was like, they don't like me. And so yeah, but it still just like it wasn't registering me. I was like, that was supposed to happen, right? And then it was like I was just on some shit. You had to like twerk on a stranger, bro.
Jesus.
I ran into this McDonald's and I just fucking like literally, bro, like jumped up on the table and was like. And like slammed my ass on like some girl, bro. Like I was off.
Oh, you twerked on a girl. That's safe.
Yeah, but I could have it was insane, right? I was out of my fucking mind, right?
It's the rapiest fucking rally.
No, it's not. It's
like grab someone's
It's
tit.
not that rape.
I did all
Twerk
the
on
shit,
them.
I guess. But that's the thing. They're like, I'm not doing that. And in my head, I go, you guys are pussies. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
they made
If
the
you really,
stranger
like,
do
jumped
it.
up like that and then like jumped down and like twerked on her, I don't think it was that rapey.
I mean, it was like, it wasn't like I was
I think
doing
it's
like
fun.
sexual. Like I was just like,
No,
like
it-
I was basically like, I don't know, like riding.
If anything,
shit.
yeah, he was giving her a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
If
Yeah.
TikTok was out, it would have been a different story. Where it's like, it's for the TikTok, dude.
It could have. That's what I mean. Like I think that one I did tell them. We're like, hey, we're doing a video. That one wasn't as weird. The purple nurple one was like, I don't
Get her
know.
number?
I can picture that like nighttime in traffic, big dudes walking down the. Like,
If you're sitting down in a McDonald's,
Rochester
too, is
Hills,
that main
yeah?
strip. So there's
Yeah.
a bunch of people on
Wait,
the street. Like
the
what
road
fuck?
or like the city?
City.
Oh, yeah,
Like
even
the
worse.
downtown.
Even worse.
Or no, Rochester Road. No, where all those light
Oh.
strips are. You know what I'm talking about?
Light
That
strips?
main
The-
downtown
like the
where it's
downtown.
all lit up.
Oh yeah.
Like,
The city.
the
yeah.
worst
Rochester
fucking
and what?
The best Christmas lights.
it's like downtown Rochester.
The
like,
best. I'm good, gang. Appreciate. Well, I'm good actually. It's a Thursday. I
Pink
can't
lemonade or Pog? Oh, there's no more Pogs.
Sorry about that.
I can't be going deep on
Yeah,
Thursday.
so we did this. So we did all that, right? Crazy ass night. We ended up winning it, which was like five.
Nice.
You win like $500.
Hank got
shit.
500.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was everybody in our grade.
Worth.
Oh,
you guys
okay.
have
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
definitely
the
jumping
naked
out the
one?
whip.
Yeah. My
Purple
one buddy,
nurplings. Yeah,
buddy
God.
went down the main road of Rochester on a longboard, butt ass naked. Like
Oh,
in it,
shit.
I vividly remember that because he was at the top of a hill. It looked like I'm not gonna lie, longboarding naked is on my bucket list because that shit, like, bro, you know that breeze on your gooch is fucking amazing. I know.
If you're going backwards.
Ah, dude.
No, if you just lift up the nuts.
Okay.
Backward- Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say like that. I would do
Yeah,
that
if
off
you
camera for
shave-
free.
If you shave, you'll have you'll get the air. The gooch will get air.
Yeah, I would feel.
I'm gonna go home and shave.
But we did it though. So we finished the whole thing, right? And in my head, right, I don't know if you ever you lose track when you're on shit like that. You lose track of time, right?
Yeah.
There is no time.
So in my head, you normally go off events, right? You're like, okay, we did a bunch of shit.
Yes.
So in my head, 10 hours have passed, right? I'm like, we are out. We've been out all night. We literally finished the challenge. It's been 17 minutes.
Oh my.
We did fucking 30
God.
things in 17 minutes. Now my time is all fucked up, bro. Like I literally I feel like I'm forever gonna trip, right? And then I thought we were gonna go out after and hang out. I literally have to go back home and I'm sitting with my dad tripping balls watching fucking
Dude, I know the Petco you're talking
no.
about. If that was only 17 minutes, I know the Petco you're talking about. That's my Petco.
It was in the city of Troy.
Yeah, I know. That's my Petco.
Big.
City of
It
Troy.
probably
On
was.
16 in Rochester.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dox myself.
Jesus.
Dude, literally, I was literally out of my. I used to do. A bunch
Damn,
of
Matt, you might have been there.
Being north of 15
I've been
mile
there
on
multiple.
acid.
It's my Petco.
No, I'm saying that you might have been there when Steve was singing the song.
It'd be so
Not done.
funny. Matt comes out of the back.
I would remember that.
That would be hilarious.
That's
I've done a lot of
crazy,
shit like
man.
that. I almost burnt down Stony Creek.
Really?
The-
Tell me about
the
that.
beach?
Tell us
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, the whole like you know that park, bro. So I was
Good water.
acid again,
Great disc golf courses.
and we were dude, fucking so fun.
You disc golf?
Yeah,
Dude, it's fucking disc.
yeah. We'll go to Riverside, Riverbend. Riverbend has 30 like
27, yeah.
it's like ridiculous, bro.
Dude, fucking
Walk around.
hit me up.
I literally go.
It gets flooded a lot. Like right now, it's not great. There's probably like
talk to you
ponds
about
and
this
ponds.
all day,
But
dude.
shit, but no, I'm 100.
go to fucking Stoney or like firefighters.
I go all the time, bro. Riverbend's is like that's
Dude, what the fuck? How come I never know that? Why don't you have disc golf material? I don't either.
Because there's no Detroit
Why would he
comedian
have
disc golf.
Disc golf sucks.
material?
not enough people know, dude.
Yeah.
It's so fun. That's what I like to do. I just get fucked up and I go put it.
Paul Pipitoni was trying to sabotage me when I first started because he's like, dude, you gotta write 5 minutes on disc golf. And I was
That's a
like,
good
dude,
setup.
No one's gonna like that.
He's trying to mold you the correct way.
Specific niche material. I love.
Yeah, it's like something that like one
Shouts
in
out,
every
Paulie.
like 30 person is gonna know.
No, Paul's a fucking.
But yeah, let's disc. Anyway, back to
Oh yeah.
Stoney Creek.
I was there, so we were tripping, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I just get weird. Like at that point, I'm like, everybody does this shit. Doesn't matter. So we were like on the side of the trail, like giggling like kids trying to catch frogs. We're also like not 17 at the time. You know what I'm saying? We're like way too old to be doing that shit. We're in the playground on the top. You know those like spider web things, bro, that they have on playgrounds now. They never had.
Yeah.
Yes, they never had it when we were
Cage
kids.
matches.
They had it now. So we were up there like smoking cigs and shit. Like we were like out of our. There's like toddlers like crawling with their little kids like around us, and we're just like 19-year-olds on the top of the playground smoking cigs. It was like insane. But we go through it, and when I was younger, so I'm tripping balls. When I was younger, I don't know if you guys ever did this. When those, you know, the trees that have like the cotton on them, like it's not like
Yeah.
cotton, but I forget what it is. It's Pollen, there you go. And it drops like a fuck ton of pollen. When I was younger, I had one of those, and you would, like, if you lit them up on the ground, it would, like, have this little trail that burned, and it was, like, cool as fuck, right?
Okay.
Then I was like, oh, that'd be cool. So when I was tripping, I found a bunch of cattails with, like, a bunch of, like this thing on top.
Those stay on fire.
And so I'd take one, and I'd set it on fire, and I'd go, poof, and I was like, whoa. Like, I was like, that.
Yes.
So I keep doing it, and I'm like, 1, 2, whoa. And I'm like, all right, let me grab 3. And I'm like, poof. And then I'm like, all right, let me grab a fucking bunch of them, right? And I fucking hit it, and it fucking shoots up, burns my fucking eyebrows off, bro. Everything is fucking singed.
What?
Fucking face, bro. It's shot. It's dry, the driest fucking thing you could ever have. So it shoots up in my fucking face. I'm like this. I'm like fucking turn around. I think my fucking face just burnt off and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm tripping balls. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I turn around. The fucking field is just on fire, bro.
Holy shit.
And it is just going like, and it's fucking spreading like crazy. And in my head, I'm like, I just killed everybody in this fucking park.
Oh,
I just killed everybody. And my first instinct, I just go, I'm running. Yeah, no. I started running from there.
You need to save them.
Yeah, thank God I had my one friend there. So we were longboarding and shit. And he runs into the fire with a fucking longboard to like try to like put it out, which is the funniest shit ever because it like he's swinging it like a fucking sword and he's wafting the flames. So
That's making it worse.
It's just getting bigger, dude. And he's just sitting there hitting it, and he's just watching it fucking. It was the coolest shit ever though. It literally looked like a final boss fight in a fucking movie because it's just
Elden Ring
and fucking flames like just fucking fighting this fire, and then eventually it just went out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank God.
That was it.
Stony Creek grass. Not that flammable.
Was it by the water?
I was like, it wasn't by the water. So we were like,
okay.
I forget what it was. There was this like back parking lot kind of section. It was like the top of this fucking hill. And I'm not even kidding. I probably built like 100-yard by 100-yard radius. Like that shit was on fucking fire, bro.
Damn.
Like I was literally like even when we were driving out, because I don't think we actually saw it go all the way out, but we were to the point where like it's under control. Like let's get the fuck out of here.
Mother Nature's taking care.
Yes, and I just I was watching like animals though like run through the fields and shit, like deer when we were on the way out, and I was like,
Bambi, and I'm like,
they're all
what the
gonna die.
That's
they're running from the fire right now. I was like, I just fucking burnt down the fucking state park.
That would I would have ran for sure.
It was fucking nuts, bro. I've just
If I think about it.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. No, dude, if I was your age and I went to your school, we would have been boys, bro.
Dude,
I
still do shit like that. I mean, not as insane.
Right.
I'm trying not to get fucking in prison.
Set on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like taking psychedelics and doing insane shit, bro. We've like, bro, I can tell you, I don't want to go like too much on shit. I feel like I've been ranting, but
No, you're good, man.
one
Some
time
great stories.
we took a bunch of acid, and there was this fucking giant Easter egg island statue outside my drug dealer's like neighbor's house, right? And I was like, one day when I'm fucked up, we're gonna go steal it. And we went and we fucking stole it. We put it in the back of my Sebring, bro. My fucking car running.
Oh shit.
Or driving. My stupid ass, I don't know why. We drive around a little bit. We're like, that was so fucking cool, blah, blah. It looked like my buddy was wrestling a bear because he like took his fucking shirt off to get like a good grip because he was jacked as fuck. He was a jacked ass dude. So he fucking grabs it, throws it in the trunk, pops up. We start driving back. And I go right back to the same place we just took it, right? And I was sitting at a light, and all of a sudden I'd like see like we're like, is that a cop behind us? And we're like, no. We're like, just be cool. Like, don't say anything. The light turns green. The second we drive through it, they fucking flick their light. Like the second it turns green, they flick their lights on. And the thing is so we're at the intersection with the lights at. This road right here is the city right here. This is Fraser, and then this is fucking Roseville.
Fraser cops.
Yep. And so I go across to Roseville, and instead, like, so in their head, they're like, he's trying to change jurisdiction. He's trying to get away. And I'm also like, in my head, I'm on acid. So I'm thinking if I'm getting pulled over right now, I'm going a little bit further into the subdivision because I'm about to get arrested, and I do not need like anybody in my hometown seeing me get fucking cuffed in like fucking the back of a cop car. So I'm driving like a little bit into the fucking subdivision just because I'm like, this is what we're going to do. And like cops, when you do that, they think you're hiding like drugs or some shit.
They assume the worst.
Right? So they fucking pull up like fucking 5 squad cars deep.
Get out the fucking car.
Yes, we have a stolen statue. I'm tripping fucking acid. Like,
Okay, the statue.
dude. And when you
It's
see
Easter Island
when
statue
you
of
see
all
the lights
things.
going on a bush, bro, the bush is like throbbing. Like it's like going like this. And I'm like, whoa, I'm tripping balls.
So it was nighttime.
Yes, it's nighttime.
Yeah, if you can see this The shadows.
Yes, you know what I'm talking
see
about?
everything, dude, on
Fuck
acid.
with you. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, I am so fucked. And they pull me out like they're like, hey, we're gonna need you to like right away. They're like, step out of the car. Like there's too many people, so they're
Maybe don't drive on acid.
yeah. No.
Breaking up
Boiz
the people,
listeners.
separating them.
It was so stupid, bro. But so we go like right, so we do it, and he pulls me out. And at this point, I'm like, we're fucked. They know everything, right? And this guy's like, this cop pulls me out. He's talking to me, and they're over there, and I'm just watching them. And this guy's like being cool as fuck. He's like, oh yeah, he got you on a routine stop, right? He's like, you guys are good. He's like, this won't be anything, right? So I'm like chill as fuck.
That's how they trick you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm on edge. But now my one friend is not giving the cop his ID because he's like, no. Like he's like one of those guys.
Oh,
It's like,
no.
you don't need it. And I'm like, bro, we're breaking 3 laws. Like we have like 3 felony acts right now. Just give me your fucking ID, right? So he won't do it. So he's giving him a hard time. So eventually they put us all back in the car, right? And now like you can tell things are kind of dying, but you're not sure. And they like literally sit there and they're like, so tell us, like, you guys have anything in the car you're not supposed to have? And now I'm like, oh, we're fucked. They know, you know?
That's the toughest question.
But we still lie. We go like, I'm like, no, we don't have anything.
Have to lie.
And then he goes like, all right, now I'm going to give you guys one more chance. You know? So now I'm like, dude, there's no way. Like, I'm like, there's no way they fucking know. So I'm like, I'm looking around the car for any reason.
You're looking for a receipt?
Yes, anything, dude. Like, I'm like,
Little Missy Road, something.
yeah, something, right? And so I'm like, I look and I'm go, I was like, oh, there's like, we have joint papers, but I was like, we haven't been smoking. And he's like, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you. He's like, you guys are on your way.
It was a joint paper.
Dude, let me go. I was driving on acid. I had a fucking stolen
This is in
statue.
Rochester?
Nice.
No, this was in Fraser. Like,
Fraser.
Did they even ask about the statue?
didn't even ask about it. And I
What
know,
the
but that's what they
fuck?
were
Furniture
looking for.
shop.
They pulled me over 100 yards from where we stole. I was dumb as fuck where we committed a crime and I drove back past the house that we stole that shit from.
You want me to cut
Drove
this?
past the scene of the crime.
That's a crazy fucking story.
Okay, cool.
Dude, I'm never gonna have a good corporate career.
Okay.
I like to take drugs and shit like that. Eventually, I'll incorporate this into an act somehow.
You're gonna go far,
Well, if
Steve.
you
I
just-
know you will.
Long way.
I know potential. You'll go far.
We'll
If you
see.
just stop doing drugs, you know, and then you apply for a
Those
job.
look so fun. That's the thing, dude.
Look,
The
you
thing
can't
is-
just say.
Well, I
You
was
can't just
saying
tell a
for
man to
job.
stop
I
doing
was saying
drugs
like for
now.
legal reasons.
No,
Dude, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I never burnt down. They never know
Stop.
that. It's like I feel
Okay.
like the statute of limitations has passed.
right.
Also, yeah,
All right.
stop.
I'm cool with it. Man.
Where's the statue now?
It's actually at my boy's house. We
Really?
we actually brought it up
Yeah.
to college, so it was we said it was
Wait.
our own frat. We just put our Easter egg island statue on our roof, and that was like
nice.
our frat letters. Or
How did the neighbors? Did the neighbors
hard.
ever react to like their statue being stolen?
we just never knew. Like they never knew. I know they were. I mean, they had to have been pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to have been pissed.
You don't just like forget that you had a statue.
Yeah, no, but they had it like so off to the side where I was like, I don't know.
They won't miss it.
Yeah.
They were looking for a reason to get rid of it.
If you're young and dumb and full of drugs, you're just like, yeah, they probably won't even notice.
By the way, both the cameras are about to die. So
That's what the blinking.
How long?
that's
how long have we been popping?
I mean, it's been an hour 12.
Damn,
Hour
Yeah.
12.
I feel like we just got started.
Same.
Really?
Although I do have to piss.
I don't have to piss.
I mean, we could just go till the cameras die if you guys want.
Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
that.
go.
Yeah.
Run there.
Is that why they're blinking?
That's why they're blinking. They're about to die.
They're all about to die.
They're all about to die, dude.
P-boys,
People,
Listeners,
I'm so sorry.
viewers, you're on
Well,
a
the
deathbed right
listeners,
now.
They'll be fine. But the
Listeners, viewers.
Steve, do you want to plug anything? Do you have anything you want to promote?
Not really.
I didn't get to plug
I have shows. You can fucking I don't know. I'm gonna be posting a lot more clips. So,
There you go.
By the time this probably comes out, I'll have a bunch of shit up. Go on
Nice.
Steve Kaz Comedy.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be posting a lot more like topical shit.
There you go.
Random
Yes.
stuff.
I vouch for it. Follow Steve Kaz Comedy. He posts great clip. The food you post. You're a little chef, yeah?
Dude, I love fucking cooking.
You made a poke bowl recently?
poke.
Dude,
you
my mouth was watering like a motherfucker looking at that shit, dude. I used to work in poke.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, good times. What?
No, you just slammed the door and then like stuff like fell from the ceiling.
It's called asbestos.
Yeah. No, look at the table. Matt, look at the table.
Look.
I don't see it.
You're gonna
There's like crumbs.
Snort
I
it.
see it.
No,
Snort
yeah,
it. Snort it. Snort that shit.
look
You ain't about it.
under your hand.
Hey,
That's cool.
Move. You're trying to put. You're trying to
Pick your vape.
You're trying to
up,
fuse.
dude.
You're trying to.
I did.
Look,
I did.
Do you see? On the table, dude.
Oh,
Look at.
You need
yeah.
glass. You need
I just
fucking
wiped some
glasses,
stuff.
dude.
off. Oh, we're supposed to fucking
No, you
roast.
slammed the door and then stuff fell from the ceiling.
Physics, man.
Leave it there.
Physics, brother.
Anyways, do your plugs, dude.
All right, my phone.
This is what I have to fucking put up with.
Fucking breaking
All right.
everything, just slamming.
When is this coming out?
Thursday.
I can't do math.
That's 1 week from today.
Oh, today, come out to Detroit House of Comedy
All right.
and see me roast Shireen Hamoud.
Yes.
We're having a roast battle.
I think I'm on that too.
I don't think you are.
No, am I not?
Are you doing a Detroit roast everybody?
Yeah, I think. Is it
The one
March
next
28th?
Thursday?
He's
Yeah.
off
27th?
right now.
Oh no, it's 27th.
Who are you roasting?
I don't know. Somebody asked me to do it. I normally hate
You didn't even fucking write? Did you agree to
I
do
need to
it?
start
Because
roasting.
I think someone dropped out,
Somebody hit me
but
up.
I saw someone new on it.
See. I don't know.
Because I was fucking say it. Farrah was gonna be against Dylan Merrill, but I just saw it today. It's gonna be Chris Barrett. Shout out Chris Barrett.
Against Dylan.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe
Oh, Farrah dropped out?
apparently.
Dylan.
But anyway, yeah.
Dude, that
today,
I don't know.
come catch me at fucking Detroit House of Comedy. Why are you not there already? Why are you listening to this podcast? You probably have like a couple hours to buy tickets to come get there.
Yeah, dude, I imagine the show's not going to sell out, so they probably have time to get tickets.
Yeah, get there right now. What are you doing?
Probably will sell out, actually.
Really?
It's only an hour drive for you, Toledo girls.
Put urgency on it.
April 3rd, catch me at Supernatural Brewing in Livonia. That's gonna be cool.
Natural dander.
Nice.
April 19th, Eagles Club in
Detroit. Fuck. There's two Eagles.
You're running out of time, dude.
what's it called?
Yeah, dude.
It's something city. Imlay City.
Imlay, the
City.
land of pickles.
Yo, yeah, let's go. Let's
They have a
La-
pickle factory
is
out
it-
there.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'm gonna munch pickles when I'm there. Come watch me munch pickles and tell horrible jokes.
When you're there.
April 26th, Canton Brewworks gonna get canceled. Probably. May, we don't
Why?
care about
Because of-
May.
Because
We
of
don't
Steve
care about
Rossi?
May. Yeah, we don't care.
You're worried you're going to get canceled because of Steve Rossi?
Oh, the show's gonna go on. Me and
Anyways,
Gabe
you're
are gonna have the
One
sets
Night
of the
Stands
night.
this weekend, so come see that.
This is gonna come out after that.
No, this is coming out the day that starts.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you're intelligent.
Yeah.
Yes. Come see the guys. Steve Kaz.
Hey, I missed out on Matt McCusker.
one of the best in the game. Shut up about your
Shows us
boyfriend,
logo.
Matt. Steve
gonna kiss
Kaz, one
him.
of the best in the game. Me, you know me, dog.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram. You just stay tuned on there, bro. Luke can't do
The
anything.
most upcoming.
I'm going to come.
That's what she said. But yes,
All right, big piece.
big piece.
Love you, bye.
The number one Metro Detroit comedy podcast. No big deal.